Main topic of the show, Maggie. We are going to talk about Prey. Bruce Wayne. So if this is your first time watching one of our reviews, we will talk about the movie spoiler-free at first, and then there will be a definite moment where you know that it is spoilers. You can always check the timestamps if you would like to skip over the spoiler section. And definitely, if you are going to skip over it, definitely check out after where we add Prey spoiler-free to our ranking of summer movies 2022 so far. So spoiler-free. Mm-hmm. Maggie, what'd you think about Prey?
I think this is one of my favorite Predator movies I've watched.
Now, let's see.
Ever.
How many... what all Predator movies have you seen?
I've watched the original Predator, which
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed.
It was good. It was really good.
80s Arnold.
We rewatched
Can't go
it.
wrong.
Like, it was, 2 years ago when we watched it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Then,
Alien vs. Which, honestly,
it was good. It was good.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
That's the point of those.
Yeah,
They're supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Kind of like Freddy vs. Jason.
Yes.
It's supposed to be fun. Stupid fun.
Yes, exactly.
So that's what it's supposed to be.
If it has verses in the name, it's supposed to be fun.
It's supposed to.
That's why Batman v Superman wasn't versus Superman, because it wasn't supposed to be fun. It was just the V.
It's supposed to be serious.
You just gotta V each other. What?
No.
Batman and Superman were Ving.
No, they weren't.
All right, moving on.
I'll smack you.
Boink. But yeah, is that all the Predator movies you've seen? I'm trying to think.
Yep, that's it.
Because you didn't watch Predator 2 yet.
No.
You didn't watch...
We haven't watched Shane Black's yet.
That's the last one before this one.
Yeah.
And then there was Predators, which was in like, I think Robert Rodriguez did it. It was like in 2007.
Wait, the dude that did Spy Kids?
I believe so. I'll double check.
Oh, I'm down for it. Let's watch it.
I've seen that one. Like I went to the theaters. I've seen all of them.
Yeah,
just so we're clear. But except for the last one, I did not watch the last one. The one that the Predator or whatever. Just God, I heard it was awful. I just couldn't. Let's see, 2010, Predators with an S. Maybe was it just produced by him? It says it was directed by Nimrod Antle. I may be pronouncing that wrong. There's a thing over the O. Man, listen to everybody in this. I think he produced it. Adrian Brody. Topher Grace. Mahershala Ali. Danny Trejo. I really think Robert Rodriguez had something to do with it.
He had to.
Because Danny Trejo's in
it.
it.
Danny Trejo's in it. That makes perfect sense.
Story by Robert Rodriguez.
That.
Honestly, I remember liking that one. Like, there's a few things that could have been a little bit better, but I remember liking it pretty good.
So I've only watched 3.
We'll check that one out soon. I'd like to go back and revisit 2. Not the best, but I'd like to rewatch it after watching this. Because there's something in the spoiler section that we'll talk about that has to do with Predator 2.
Okay.
So anyway, as you were saying.
Now, watch Alien vs. Predator. And Prey. I think it's my favorite so far. Prey is.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like the action in it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
A lot of badass people in it. So I think it was very well done.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. I was not
Gorgeous.
Expecting just visually for it to be this beautiful.
Like, anytime like it looked like it did a drone shot of something, we're like, wow, that's so pretty.
Well, you remember, I think it's like midway through where it's like top down.
Yeah.
And like it's just cutting like her going somewhere. And like at first you see her in the village, and then you see her in like the woods, and then you see her like near a waterfall and stuff. Yeah. And like just that whole thing was just phenomenal, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dan Trachtenberg, who did 10 Cloverfield Lane, did this movie. He also did a Portal short film. I keep calling this out every time we talk about him because it's phenomenal. Like, it's so good. Even if you don't know what Portal is, look it up. It's just great. I mean, for something, I love Portal. It's one of my favorite games. Portal 2, technically. And he nails it. It's just so good. I don't know. It's so great. I love 10 Cloverfield Lane. It's special to me because I loved Cloverfield. And it felt like we were finally getting a sequel. Whether or not it actually was, excuse me, is a different story. But that movie, even on its own, removed from Cloverfield lore, was still really good.
Yeah, 10 Cloverfield Lane will always live in my heart. Because on the way back from Europe to the U.S., my display screen went down completely. And, I'm just sitting there in silence with my noise-canceling headphones, which then the batteries died in them. That was rough. And I noticed the guy, I think it was in the middle row, and there's 4 seats in the middle row. And I'm on the very left, and this dude's probably on the far right. I'm just oh, let's see what movie he picks. Picks 10 Cloverfield Lane. I'm oh God, no, man. No.
Why are you so scared of that movie? It's not that scary.
It's just freaky, man.
Hey, you ready? I'm gonna tickle your brain here.
No.
Ready for this? So at the beginning of it, she gets a call from her fiance or whatever, right? Because she leaves. That voice actor, right, is Bradley Cooper. And JJ was saying that they needed, he's just talking to me. He's we just need somebody to do this. Because they were just hanging out, just talking on the phone, shooting the shit, And he's well, just send me the lines. I'll send it to you. And so he called JJ, left a voicemail of the lines, and that's what they used in the movie.
Wow.
And because of Alias. Because Bradley Cooper was in Alias. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
I think you asked me why I'm petrified of that movie. That is why. I watched that movie.
Bradley Cooper?
No. I watched that movie in silence on an airplane. And, at one point,
I feel like that would make it less scary.
No, it's not less scary. Because I knew what was going to happen. That's why I think it freaked me out.
It's not even that scary, though.
To you, it's not. You know how jumpy I am.
I know, but I mean, it's not like
you could take a step behind me in the laundry room and I won't even hear you, and I'll turn around and scream.
Listen, John Goodman is a hell of an actor. Okay,
he is. But
I was not.
He's creepy.
I don't know. I mean, hey, whatever. If that's your taste in film, I get scared at different things. So I mean, whatever. I'm not down in you or nothing. I'm just surprised. It seems like the kind of movie that isn't it's definitely suspenseful, but I wouldn't think people would have nightmares about 10 Cloverfield Lane, especially the non-monster parts,
Well, I'm just thinking about can I say spoilers for
10
Cloverfield Lane?
Yeah.
Him freaking dropping bodies in acid. I mean, I'm sorry.
But, I mean,
that's weird.
You're not afraid of Breaking Bad. They do the exact same thing in Breaking Bad.
I know, but that was, I don't know. I don't know how to justify bad people making meth.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we need to move on.
But yeah, so I've loved Dan Trachtenberg. It's awesome seeing him get a Predator movie. I love the idea of releasing a new Predator movie on Hulu. Just again, calling back to what we talked about with the DC stuff, these mid-tier, franchise movies that aren't necessarily so big to get a release in theaters, though this would have been great in theaters. Just from a marketing standpoint and people being, stupid. I don't know how well it would have performed. I think it would have done good. Mm-hmm. I think definitely word of mouth it would have done good. But I don't think it's I don't think you release it in summer and it makes, $900 million. I don't think that happens. But I could see, especially if this got released in a January, February, taking home 150, 200 million. I could totally see that. But I'd say it's probably more valuable to Disney to boost more subscribers. Like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
you should come to
Definitely.
I mean, that's why they're making
Come to the dark side. Come to over to Hulu.
come to Hulu.
Come to
watch
Hulu.
this free movie. How rad is this?
Guess what? We got all the FX shows
We're
on
gonna
here.
have an Alien TV series on FX. So I
Yeah.
mean, like, we've already got you watching the Predator movie.
Yeah.
And all the Predator movies are available on Hulu at this point. So I love that. I would love, again, not spoilers or anything, but I would love to see the Predator just dropped into as many different time frames as possible. You know, put him with, Jesus, like put him in, in the ancient Egypt, like
I say drop him on George Washington's boat.
with Einstein.
With Einstein.
Remember my headcanon for Back to the Future that's where Einstein went for that 1 minute.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Albert Einstein.
Copernicus. No. Although, I mean, dude, drop a Predator in like feudal Japan with like samurais and shit, dude.
Tom Cruise.
No, Maggie, stop.
The samurai.
No. The Last Samurai is great.
Versus.
The Last Samurai is great.
Versus.
Think about Ken Watanabe in there, dude.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. Oh my god. So yeah, I would love more of that. And I love the idea of, Disney has so many properties now, that they're not really using for big budget movies because why bother, right? They can release a Marvel movie and make $1 billion. Doctor Strange made $1 billion, right? So I mean, like, why bother releasing something that's only going to make 200 or 300 million?
Yeah.
only 200.
Only.
So I mean, I just love this idea of like all these Fox properties that no longer really benefit from being theatrically released, but could really benefit the streaming, because we can get super specific with stuff. Obviously I just talked about an Alien TV series that they're working on. They could do something with Independence Day, which again I would love. There's even what was it? Even stuff like True Lies, like having that like a series based around that idea,
Yeah.
just tons of stuff that they could do with the Fox properties that aren't necessarily, needing the big budget. Even like Tron, I mean, they could do a Tron movie that's straight to Disney Plus,
Just do it.
Yeah,
Just do
and like
it,
that would
please.
be a decent enough draw to be like, look at the benefit of having this.
Hey, I know my prayer circle for D23.
Tron.
Tron. Anything Tron. I think I'm going to do that. Prayer circle.
But yeah, so anyway, all that being said, Prey was so good that it made me want those things. Prey, I was hoping that it would be good enough that it would prompt those, and like it succeeded.
Yeah.
You said it's your favorite Predator movie, and you've only seen the 3 that you've seen. I've seen them all except for the most recent one besides Prey. Mm-hmm. Even Alien vs. Predator 2. God help me. But this is easily my favorite. Easily. Like and I love the first one. I was always a Predator kid. Like I watch Predator more than Alien. And even though I like the Xenomorphs more, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
But, so for that to just come in and just completely decimate, Arnold's 80s, classic, right? I mean, but it's so freaking good. It's just better. Like everything about this is better. And there's callbacks to the original. And I understand, like, could this stand on its own if the original had never existed? So, like, doesn't the original get extra points because it was the original? I understand all those things. I'm just saying, as a film, comparatively, I enjoyed this one way more. Like, just from a visual standpoint, from a story standpoint, I think that this is a stronger character movie.
Yeah.
I think the action in this is insane.
Yeah.
I think that the visual effects feels more practical. And I feel like the music was really good. I feel like the original Predator kind of leans into that 80s music a which is good. But this just felt real. Like it didn't feel like a Predator movie. It didn't feel like I was watching a sci-fi movie. It looked like it felt like I was watching a period piece about this tribe.
Yeah.
Like Dances with Wolves or something. And it just so happened to also have Predator in it. And the Predator stuff was also executed perfectly.
Yes, it was.
And so it's like, it's just perfect. I wouldn't change anything about this movie.
Yeah.
I'd love more. I would love an additional in the Prey series. Like, I've already said I want it in different time frames also, but like, give me a Prey 2, or Prayers or whatever, whatever it needs to be. And we'll talk more about, what could the future possibly hold and spoilers and stuff. But yeah, if you've not watched this movie, glowing recommendation from us. It's awesome. The main actress kicks so much ass. I'm actually going to look up her name real quick. I want to give her proper credit. Do you want to say anything while I'm looking this up?
I'm trying to think of something that's spoilery.
Amber Midthunder. Amber Midthunder. I believe that's her name.
Wow.
But honestly, everybody did so good in this. Like, there wasn't one character that...
Yeah.
I guess there was one character that I was like, okay, guy, like, you could dial it back a hair. He was a bit eccentric.
Mm.
I think you know who I'm talking about.
I think.
I wasn't aware that this character would be in this movie until he pops up. Know what I'm talking about? Sorry. He was a larger man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was just like, okay, guy. Come on. We can dial that down just a hair. I mean, like,
no.
This is feeling a bit, what is it?
Put on?
No, the imagination in Disney Epcot. One little spark of inspiration. Like, it felt like that dude could be playing this character,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like, it's just...
I got you now.
Yeah, just almost comical.
Yes.
It's like just a different movie this dude's in.
Yeah.
Which luckily, it doesn't hurt the movie or anything, but still, it was... Yeah. Anywho, I think that's pretty much all I have to say, non-spoilery. So, but yeah, watch it. Like, it's worth, honestly, you can get a free trial of Hulu. You could watch it that way. But I mean, it's worth the $6-7 for 1 month subscription if you have to do
if
that.
you really like ESPN, they have an ESPN, Disney Plus, and Hulu package.
They do. That is true.
So there you go.
There you go. The Disney bundle doesn't get no better than that. All right, so get ready for spoilers. Spoilers.
I wasn't sure which button you was going to hit. Your finger was going everywhere.
I can't believe they were dead the whole time, Maggie.
I was waiting on that one. Good job, Matt.
Okay, so at the end, in the end credits, it's kind of showing like the way the movie is going, but it's on like the cave drawings and stuff. Right? Maybe not cave drawings, but
they usually drew on the back of animal hides.
Yes, and it kind of shows everything, shows her like throw the head and all that stuff, and then it continues and shows more ships show up.
Yeah, and they turn and look up.
Yes, and that's where it ends. So even though in the movie we don't see that happen, it does imply that is what happens in the story, which is very awesome. Like, it's really cool. Love the idea of this whole tribe just going out and having to war with the predators, and I will say, I found this out today. In Predator 2, Danny Glover, it's just so funny to me that Danny Glover is like the lead, because you think of like these very like action heavy people that can do like fights and stuff. It's like, here's Danny Glover. So in Predator 2, he sneaks on, I think he sneaks, onto a predator ship. Okay, yeah. Third act is about that. Spoilers for Predator 2. And he finds. I think I think it happens a different way, but this is how I'm going to say it, just for the sake of talking, because you've not watched it yet. But he finds the pistol that she has. Yeah, the one that she uses. He finds that pistol. It's supposed to be the same pistol.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like they couldn't find the original prop, and so a fan had like recreated it, and they found this dude on YouTube that had recreated this pistol, and they like borrowed it from him to put it in there. Yeah,
that's
crazy. So what's interesting though is though it is the same pistol, she has it at the end of the movie, and Danny Glover finds it on a Predator ship. So somehow,
why would they take her away?
I mean, what happens?
And we finally get to see Predator World in Richard Scary mode.
What is Richard Scary mode? What the hell are you talking about? I have no idea what that is.
Did you see that tweet I retweeted today about
Yeah, I didn't know what that was though.
Okay, was it the Wonderful World of Richard Scary on Nick Jr.?
No idea what you're talking about.
There's a set of books, and we've got a book of Richard Scary for Viv. It's about the bunny. I am a bunny. He's a cute little bunny in the book. Okay. So the dude Richard Scary wrote.
Is this worth?
Well, I'm just saying he drew cute little animals.
Okay.
And there was this cute little world that they lived in. Yeah. So somebody said that they want to watch a movie. The next Prey movie just needs to be Predator in like a Richard Scary setting. So just seeing them drive around their little car.
Okay.
Just being cutesy, just going on along with their lives and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what.
What if I told you, Maggie,
that you didn't care?
No, not that. I don't. But no. What if I told you that there is a movie where we see the Predator homeworld?
Oh, really?
Yeah. We're gonna have to watch some more Predator movies. I'll leave it at that though.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as Prey goes, man, I was gonna be so angry if they killed the dog. I was like, if this dog dies, I swear to God. I said that several times. Best dog. Give him the award.
What did I say? I can't remember what I said about the dog at one point. I was like, I swear. They do this to his dog. It's over.
Dude, and that bear, that was jacked up, man. I was talking about the French guy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I knew
that's what I was talking about, yeah. It was like, come on, man. Like the fat one.
Yeah.
That was like farting on a match or something. Yeah, like blowing gas out and like lighting it on fire. Yeah. Like, I mean, where did this dude come from? Like, what's he doing here? It was cool that they did that. Like, it was cool that was added into the story about, like other people hunting and stuff. But like, just, I don't know, that character alone was not great.
I was like trying to like remember my history from school, and I was like, okay, this is during this time, so therefore America's not happened yet.
Right.
Like there's colonies, but yet this part is not a part of the colonies. This is part of the Louisiana Purchase, which is owned by the French.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, we're not going to see any like colonial people walking through. It's going to be French dudes. Yeah. And once she stepped, the dog got its tail caught in the bear trap. I was like, fur trappers.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Because they were the leaders in about killing off the buffalo.
Oh, which they mentioned in this movie.
Yeah.
About skinning the buffalo.
Yeah.
Man, it was so good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm hoping. I've only read positive things, but it seems like they really captured, like, true. It was very true to the tribe.
Oh, good. Good. The Comanches, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I'm blanking on it.
I believe.
But like I've heard nothing but positive remarks about that. Excuse me. I'm definitely. I say give Dan Trachtenberg a Marvel movie at this point. Like give him whatever. You know, I mean, if he can do this with Predator, what could he do with
Doctor Strange 3?
I don't know. Eternals.
Blade.
Blade wouldn't be bad. That's not a bad idea. Or, I mean, even Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Ghost Rider, Blade. Do that.
Nova. I bet he could do a good Nova movie. You know, just lean more in the...
What's up with everybody talking about Nova?
Nova's awesome, man.
What does Nova do?
Nova... You remember the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon?
Yeah.
Nova was on the team. He's the dude in the helmet. Yeah.
Okay.
He's... I don't know. Like, he's fun.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah.
All right.
He's kind of like Blue Beetle.
I just feel like a lot of people's been talking about him here lately, and I'm just like, who dat?
we need to look up more.
Yeah.
Like, there's different iterations, but like I don't know. He's like a space cop, but he's fun though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Prey, awesome. Spoilers stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention. The spoilers. The Predator itself looked crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting him to look like that. You know, had like an 18-pack.
Yeah,
you know, just jacked
well,
out
like they haven't made their helmets yet or their armor.
Well, and like, okay. I was thinking about this today at work. Okay, his helmet is like bone leather or whatever, right? But like they flew ships, which is made out of metal.
Yeah.
So like,
wonder if this is like the ultimate warrior test. Like you can only go in with like a skull mask thing in, and you can't have any of your other fancy stuff aside from your
invisibility,
and
the darts, and your staff,
your heat seeking.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
but
I feel like it was just a choice.
Yeah.
I feel like he made the choice that he wanted to wear those, like in the continuity. Like I feel like he wanted to, because I mean, obviously he has electronics.
Yeah.
Obviously they have metal. They have interstellar travel. You know.
Well, it just blew my mind that he didn't have all that rigmarole on him.
Well, he even had the thing.
Yeah, the bomb.
Yeah. So I mean, like, why did he wear a skull mask unless he just wanted to?
Yeah, they're gonna get Naru, the girl, take her up on board the ship. They're gonna be like, huh? We told him.
It is not beyond Predators to, you know.
We told that mother trucker.
To lift up warriors.
Yeah, that's
you know
true.
What I mean? Anything about Alien vs. Predator.
AVP, man.
You know. Good movie. It was a good movie.
They're gonna be like, we told that MFer when he left the ship that he should put that stuff on. Did he listen? No. And you killed him. Good job.
Wait, it actually does shoot him in the head, right? Like that's how he dies, because it goes through his head.
I think so.
So if he was wearing the metal, he actually would have survived.
Yeah.
So he might have just picked up where Prey 2 is gonna
they're just gonna take her. They're just gonna be like,
So let's see. There's been 4 Predator movies besides this one, so there's 5, and then 2 Alien vs. Predator movies. So that's 7 Predator entries. Yeah. Prey definitely the top of the list.
Yeah,
for sure. All right. Anything else spoilery you want to say before we jump into the ranking?
That dog was pretty awesome.
That dog was fantastic. Best dog.
It's cute.
Since what's the dog? Vincent. I was so scared. I thought I forgot.
GD Vincent just showing up.
The Merchant of Death.
God,
Vincent
just showing up.
Everyone dies, and Vincent's always there. He's like, I'm here, Nikki
I'm here,
Paulo.
Guys.
I'm here.
Vincent, get out of here.
Okay. You remember when Vincent tried to swim after the raft? Oh, so sad. God, love that dog. I love that dog. I'm pretty sure it's a pig. Yeah.